Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to second PUC accountancy online classes. Students, in the previous class we have solved a problem that is Buddhivardhaka library Sirsi, right? Today let us move on to the next problem, problem number 9, page number 12. Problem number 9, page number 12. Let me read out the problem and then we'll analyze, and in the meantime we'll solve it. From the following receipts of payments account, prepare final accounts of Unity Club Karwar for the year ended March 31st, 2018. So year ends on 31st March 2018. Receipts and payments account is given, and opening balance sheet is also given in the problem. To balance Brada, you know it very well, it is not required for us. Sale of old furniture costing rupees 6,000. See, the cost of the furniture was 6,000 and it was sold for rupees 4,000 by incurring a loss of rupees 2,000. 2,000 rupees lost, isn't it? So remember, though furniture comes under asset, the loss on sale of any fixed asset should be debited to income and expenditure account. On the expenditure side, you have to write loss on sale of furniture 2,000. And from the furniture in the balance sheet, you have to deduct 6,000 and not 4,000. Remember, difference of 2,000 which is lost, you will debit it to income and expenditure account, you will enter on the expenditure side, correct? Then you will deduct the book value of the asset of rupees 6,000 in the balance sheet. So that is what you have to do here, that's all. Clear? To subscriptions, 3 years separately given, current year, previous year, next year. So you have to take current year figure, 17, 18 you should take. 18,000, 16, 17, how much was outstanding? Refer opening balance sheet. On the asset side, outstanding subscription 18,000, it is received, no headache for us. If 18,000 is there in the opening balance sheet, here it is given as 16, 17, 15,000, then what you will do? Then there is a work for you. 3,000 rupees which is not received should be shown again in the closing balance sheet. Outstanding subscription of 2,000, what is in the previous year, you have to write the previous year and you have to write 3,000 rupees in the amount column. Remember this. So you have to compare whether last year's subscription amount received is equal to the outstanding subscription of last year. If it is yes, no headache for you. If it is no, then you have to take the headache of entering the balance amount in the new balance sheet again, that is closing balance sheet. Clear? Yes. Then 18-19 subscription receipt 12,000 should be shown as a liability because income received in advance. Next year subscription received during current year, but it should not be deducted from current year figure in the income and expenditure account because it is not included in the current year figure. It is separately shown, isn't it? So we have to show it as a liability in the closing balance sheet. The sale of old newspapers. Old newspapers is of course, sale of old newspaper is income, recurring in nature. Now and then you will sell the old newspapers, isn't it? When it piles up, you will dispose it and you will get the income. So enter it on the income side. Profit from entertainments, no doubt, is an income again. You will do the entertainment programs now and then, maybe if it is a club of entertainment club, isn't it? Then you will do it continuously. So, it is recurring in nature, income. Rent, no doubt, is an income. Furniture, asset. Library books, asset. Salary is expenditure, isn't it? General expenses, expenditure. Newspaper, payment for newspaper. No doubt, every day you have to buy it, isn't it? Or monthly you have to make payment. Recurring in nature, expenditure. Printing and stationery, expenditure. Audit fees, expenditure, because audit will be done now and then, maybe once in 6 months, 3 months, isn't it? Audit will be done. So, recurring in nature, expenditure. Closing balance, by balance carried down. By balance carried down is the closing balance of cash. Nothing is mentioned here in the register payments account. Here it is given in the opening balance sheet as cash in hand. So, it is the closing cash balance to be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. That is a closing balance sheet, isn't it? First item, cash in hand. Then, opening balance sheet is given, refer outstanding salary of last year. Last year's outstanding salary. Whether salary shown is shown for different years? No. That means this outstanding salary of last year is paid during current year, which is included in salaries shown on the payment side. So, what you have to do is you have to deduct this from the amount, that is 72,000 minus outstanding salary. That is what you have to do. Clear? Yes. Capital fund, opening balance of capital fund, opening balance, this is the amount you have to show. Then cash in hand, is it required for us? No, it is not required, isn't it? Outstanding subscriptions, subscription outstanding of last year, 18,000. It is received during current year, separately shown, not included in current year's amount of 60,000. So, no need to deduct it. No need to deduct it. Just forget it. Library books, 30,000. This is opening stock of library books. Add purchased during the year, library books purchased, refer payment side, add it together and enter it in the, that is balance sheet on the asset side. Furniture, 37,000. Is there any purchase of furniture? Yes. If you refer payment side, there is additional purchase of furniture. So, furniture, inner column, add purchase during the year, isn't it? How much? 18,000. That's all. Then land and buildings, 6 lakh. No additions to land and buildings, but there is a depreciation. Third item, additional information. Third point, provide 5% depreciation land and buildings. No doubt, depreciation land and buildings is a non-cash expense, isn't it? Non-cash expense. You are not spending anything, but your value of the asset comes down. So, you have to debit it to income and expenditure account. You have to enter on the left hand side, that is expenditure side. And again in the balance sheet, land and buildings inner column minus depreciation at the rate of 5%. Deduct it and write the net amount in the balance sheet. That is what you have to do. Clear? Then additional information is given. The club had 500 members, each paying an annual subscription of rupees 150. What does that mean? 500 members, every year they will pay 150 rupees. So, you have just multiplied 500 into 150, 75,000, right? How much subscription is received during current year? 60. That means what? 15,000 is pending, outstanding for current year. Indirectly given, see, number of members and amount that is to be collected is given. So, we have to calculate how much money should have been received during current year. So, current year figure is given as 60,000, 17, 18, correct. So, how much we should have received? 150 into 500, that is 75,000. That means current year subscription is not received fully. We got 60,000 only. Still we are supposed to get 15,000, which is nothing but outstanding subscription. Outstanding subscription of current year added to current year's subscription, 60,000 plus 15,000. Okay? Yes. Then on 31st March 2018, salaries outstanding amounted to rupees 1,200. Outstanding salary for current year add it to the salary, isn't it? Salaries inner column, add outstanding. Then outstanding salary should be shown in the balance sheet as what? Expenses pending to be payable, expenses outstanding is a liability. On the liability side we have to enter. Then and salaries paid included rupees 6,000 for the year 1819. 1819 is the next year, not current year, not previous year. It is the next year, isn't it? 1718 is current year, 1819 next year. Next year salaries paid. That means salary paid in advance. Advance payment of expense is our asset. If the salary, advance payment of salary wouldn't have been done, then our cash balance could have been more, isn't it? Cash being an asset, this is also an asset, remember. They're very simple. Then salaries, inner column, outstanding, you should add it 1200 minus advance payment of salary. Salary paid in advance or prepaid salary. The correct word is prepaid salary. Clear? Deduct it and write the net amount in the outer column. Provide 5% depreciation on land and building. Already I told you what should be done. So, very simple problem. Let us solve it. Start solving the problem. Draw the columns for income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account. Draw the columns. Yes. Write the name of the concern, that is, what's the name of the concern? Unity Club Karwar. Unity Club Karwar. Write it. Not for profit organizations. Unity Club Karwar. Yes, I will start here. Unity Club Karwar. Income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account. For the year ending March 31st, 2018. 2018. All right. Expenditure JF amount in rupees. Same thing on the credit side also. All right, debit credit is a must. It is an account. Over expenditure JF amount in rupees. Income JF amount in rupees. Written. Let us start now. Two salaries on the debit side. Salaries. Inner column. How much? 72,000. 72,000. Minus salary of 1617. Minus salary of 1617 paid. Paid during current year. Paid during current year. Should be deducted. It is not belonging to current year, it belongs to previous year. So deduct it. Isn't it? 6,000. Deduct it. So 66,000. Right? Yes. Add outstanding for 17-18, outstanding for 17-18, that is current year, 1200, right? Yes. So net salary will be 67,200. I'm sorry, one more adjustment is there. One more adjustment, that is refer outstanding salary at the beginning we have treated, refer adjustment, salary 700 rupees 1,200, and salaries paid included 6,000 for the year, that is next year salary is paid. So that should be adjusted, correct? So right here 67,200 minus salary of 18-19 paid in advance, paid in advance. How much it is? 6,000, right? Deduct 61,200 is the net amount to be written in the outer column. Then general expenses, no change as it is. General expenses, how much? 30,000. 30,000, 30. Then newspapers 33,800. Newspapers 33,800. Printing and stationery, printing and stationery 11,000. Audit fees, audit fees, audit fees 40,000. Depreciation on land and buildings, depreciation on land and buildings, land and buildings how much? 6 lakh into 5%, right? 6 lakh into 5%, 30,000. 30,000. Then loss on sale of old furniture, right? On sale of old furniture, that is 6,000 minus 4,000, correct? Cost price was, that is 6,000, sold for 4,000. So 6,000 minus 4,000 is equal to 2,000 in outer column. Then that's all. Debit side is done. Now let us move on to the credit side. By subscriptions, by subscriptions, inner column there is an adjustment 60,060. Add outstanding of current year, outstanding of current year, $17,18, 15,000, 75,000. Then sale of newspapers, sale of newspapers How much? 10,800. That is old. Always selling is old. You cannot sell the new one because your concern is not for profit organization, not trading concern. Remember. Profit from entertainment. Profit from entertainment. How much? It is 44,000. 44,000. Then rent 84,000. Rent 84,000. That's all. No other items. Close it. Find out the difference. See which side is greater and treat it as surplus or deficit accordingly. Credit side is greater here, isn't it? 213,800, 2,13,800, 2,13,800. Write the same total on the other side, 213,800. Find out the difference. The difference is 5,800. Yes, what is this? This is surplus. 2. Capital fund. Capital fund surplus balancing figure. The other name for this is excess of income over expenditure, because income is more than the expenditure, correct? Yes. Now let us move on to the last part, that is a balance sheet. Balance sheet for the year ending March 31st, 2018, right? Yes. Yes. Write the column headings. Liabilities, amount in rupees, assets, amount in rupees. Liabilities, amount in rupees, assets, amount in rupees. Liabilities. Let us start with the asset side. Okay. Cash in hand. Where you will get it? From where will you get it? It is the closing balance of receipts and payments account, correct? 33,000. Is that correct? 33,000. Yes, it is. 33,000. It is the closing balance of cash. Then library books. Library books. Inner column. There is a change, isn't it? How much? 30. There is no depreciation, so no headache for us. Add purchased, that is purchased during the year, right? During the year. That is additions during the year. How much? 10,000, 40,000, 40,000. Furniture. Inner column, there is also change. 37,000, 37,000. Add purchased during the year. Purchased during the year. How much? 18,000. 18,000. How much the total will be? 55,000. Is that correct? Yes. Inner column, there is one more adjustment. Sold. Furniture sold during the year, right? Minus sold. How much? 6,000, not 4,000. Remember, cost of price of, that is book value of the sold furniture was 6,000. So you have to deduct 6,000 here. So it will be 49,000 in outer column. 49,000. Then land and buildings, inner column, there is an adjustment, that is depreciation 5%, right? I think 6 lakh, is that correct? Yes. 6 lakh minus depreciation at the rate of 5%. At the rate of 5%, 30,000. So it will be 5,70,000. 5,70,000 net amount. Then outstanding subscription of current year, right, is an asset. Income receivable. Subscription is an income. Outstanding means it is receivable. So it is 15,015. 15,000. Then anything else? Salary paid in advance. Next year salary paid during current year. Advance payment of expenses is an asset again. Correct. Salary paid in advance. Paid in advance or a prepaid salary. You can write prepaid salary. That's the correct word. I wrote here salary paid in advance. 6,000. That's all. No other assets. Let us move on to liabilities side. Outstanding salary. Outstanding salary. How much? That is salary pending to be payable. 1,200. 1,200. Subscription received in advance. Subscription received in advance. How much it is? 12,000. That is next year subscription received during current year is our liability. That is 18-19 amount is received in advance during current year itself. Income received in advance, right? That's all. Move on to the last part, capital fund. Write the opening balance by seeing the opening balance sheet. Opening balance. How much? 6,94,000, right? 6,94,000. Add surplus. Surplus, how much it is? 5,800. Add it together. 6,99,800. 6,99,800. That's all. It's closed. See whether it agrees or not. It must agree. It agrees. Yes. 7,13,000 is the total. 7,13,000 is the total on both the sides, and your problem gets solved. It's done. Now, take down assignment. Solve the same problem. Solve the same problem and submit the assignment on time. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.